The reasons your manifestations aren't showing up is because your energy is saying one thing, but your subconscious mind is saying something completely different. Let me give you a personal example. A few years ago, in fact, many years ago, back in the day, when I was trying to create my perfect future, I felt like I was doing everything right. I was visualizing, I was affirming, I was taking aligned action. But no matter how hard I tried, nothing in my life was shifting. I just kept hitting this brick wall all the time. And I kept thinking to myself, why is it working for everyone else, but it's just not working for me? What was I doing wrong that they were doing right? And it was then that a good friend of mine, who's still a good friend, thank goodness, suggested that I try hypnotherapy. Now, at first, I was very skeptical. I'd seen hypnotherapy work on other people, but I was convinced it wouldn't work on me. But in the end, I thought, well, what have I got to lose? If it works, great. If it doesn't work, then, well, I've lost nothing. And I kid you not, after one session, I began to feel something shift. I felt energetically lighter. I felt more confident for the very first time. I actually felt like I could make positive changes to my future. And that's one session which began to change the way that I saw myself and my situation. It removed the energetic blocks that were keeping me stuck. Hi, my name is Nick Price. I'm co-founder of Envision My Life. I'm a holistic life coach and a hypnotherapist. Now, coming up, I'll be sharing with you why hypnosis can really help boost the manifestation process. And also stick around because at the end, I've got a really great hypnotic manifestation tip for you. You're going to love it. Before all that, though, what are energetic blocks and why can they prevent you from manifesting? Energetic blocks are like invisible walls in your subconscious mind. Now, they can be limiting beliefs, unprocessed emotions, old traumas, feelings of unworthiness. In fact, anything that sends out a frequency that conflicts with what you really want to achieve. You might consciously desire things like abundance or love, but deep down, there's a part of you that doesn't feel safe to receive it. That's where hypnotherapy comes in. Hypnosis helps you to bypass the critical mind and access the subconscious, where all things are possible. And that's the place where those energetic patterns and blocks are stored. Now, you're still in control. You're just very much more deeply relaxed. And it's in that space that we can gently explore where those blocks began. Maybe it was something your parents said to you. Perhaps a moment when you felt embarrassed or ashamed, or maybe you felt as if you were an invisible child. It could have even been something like ancestral trauma that you've been carrying around with you that was never yours to begin with. Hypnotherapy allows us to shine a light on those old patterns. It releases the negative charge and it rewrites those outdated scripts. A little bit like overwriting an old computer program that you don't use anymore. Think of it as Windows 95. So as I mentioned earlier, why is hypnotherapy so crucial for manifestation? Well, when we take a look at manifestation under a microscope, all it is focused energy with feelings. And it responds to your frequency. And your frequency is shaped by your subconscious beliefs and your emotional state. Now, if under the surface you're carrying around heavy emotions like guilt, fear, or shame, you'll unconsciously resist the very things you're trying to attract. I know, it's crazy. But hypnosis helps to clear those blocks, shifting your energy, and suddenly you stop trying so hard. You start receiving more naturally. Opportunities show up. People around you respond differently. You feel lighter, more aligned, more you. Think about it. What patterns keep repeating in your life? What feels like it's just out of reach? Now, that might be your subconscious calling for healing. And hypnotherapy is one of the gentlest, most powerful tools I found to do just that. Meanwhile, try this hypnotic manifestation tip. Before you go to sleep tonight, take a few slow, deep breaths and close your eyes. And in your mind's eye, I'd like you to picture the version of you who already has what you desire. Whether that's more money, a dream home, a loving relationship, or just a deep sense of peace, whatever you like. Now here's the key part. Don't just see it, feel it. Let yourself embody that version of you. What emotions is your future self feeling? What beliefs do they hold about themselves and the world? Let those feelings wash through your entire body. Then simply whisper to yourself, "It's safe for me to receive." And then drift off to sleep with that energy. So why does it work? Well, you're gently reprogramming your subconscious in the most powerful way possible, when it's relaxed, open, and ready to believe something new. And it works best just before you nod off. Now, if all this resonates with you, and perhaps you'd like to be guided through a session or just learn how to tap into the power of your own subconscious, feel free to reach out or perhaps drop a comment below if you're curious. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date with our latest hypno tips and videos. Remember, your breakthrough might just be one trance away.